Hello, I'm BrigantiaBlackbird of BlackbirdsBrew. Happy Sunday, and welcome to our introduction to the god Arawn. Arawn is a Celtic god who is associated with death, and he's considered to be the king of the underworld, which is called Annwn, and in Ireland this place was called Tir na Nog. Arawn's name may be the Welsh equivalent of the Hebrew name Aaron. It has been suggested that the name Arawn was created at this later period, taking place of the deity's proper name. He had a wife who was the Queen of Annwn and is said to have been devoted to her husband. Sources disagree about her name. Some don't recognize her as having a name at all, at least not one that was shared with the rest of us. But I have seen the name Odysee given as being the name of the wife of Arawn. And as of this moment, I have not seen any mention of Arawn having children. So if that changes, I will keep you abreast of that. As is the case with other pagan deities, Arawn was demonized by a certain extent by the Christian monks who recorded the myths, and they reframed Celtic ideas of the afterlife to suit a Christian worldview, heaven or hell and all that. Now, the Irish version of the afterlife, Tir na Nog, is said to be the land of eternal summer, youth, and abundance, where people can escape all the toil of life and possess every enjoyment. But in Annwn's case, it seems that the Christianized influence on the stories is particularly strong, as the other world is being characterized with the ideas of danger and monsters and giants and other beings of ill intent, and essentially trying to equate it with the Christian notion of hell. Now, on the whole, I do think it is a reasonable argument to say that the Irish version is probably closer to the original tale, and the Welsh version is a consequence of the Christian monks attempting to project their own ideas onto the myths and equate in people's minds that Annwn is somehow the same as the Christian hell, which is obviously a complete misrepresentation. Arawn was also a hunter and a warrior, which were both honorable occupations in Celtic society, and not a reason to fear his role in what he did. He did have a pack of hounds called the Swin Annwn, which is apparently translated as unworthy dogs, which I find a very odd name. Dogs, as we know, are very good boys, and the culture of the British Islands, both pagan culture and later Christian culture, traditionally have had a soft spot for our canine friends. So I do have questions about this name. Again, I suspect, maybe rightly, maybe wrongly, but maybe the monks were tweaking the myths to suit themselves and their agenda. At all events, these dogs are associated with the wild hunt, which does make sense given that Arawn is the ruler of the Celtic underworld. This god is mentioned in several branches of the Mabinogion, including the tale involving Pwyll, who is the goddess Rhiannon's first husband, as well as early Arthurian stories. So that is where we are going from here. Next week, we will talk about the link and the stories between Arawn and Pwyll, and we'll talk a little bit about that. And the rest of the month, we will be delving further into this particular deity, at least as much as what the source material allows. So I hope you'll be back for that. In the meantime, leave your comments in the comment section below, or come see us on Gilded, which is our new community server. It's called BlackbirdsBrew. There's a link to join in the description box below, and I hope you'll visit us soon. But that will do it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.